Hi everyone, my name is Elizabeth Watkins. I'm 22 years old. I attend the University of Oklahoma. This is my third year to be here. I was at OU my freshman year, but after my spring semester, I thought I wanted to go to Dallas, so I moved to Dallas Baptist University. I only went there for a year, and then I decided I want to move back to Norman and just take advantage of everything I didn't take advantage of before. So I'm happy to be back in Norman. I grew up in Medill, Oklahoma, which is a pretty small town, actually a really small town. My family's business is there. We have a trailer business, WW Trailers, so we've always lived in Medill, even though I attended high school at Durant, Oklahoma, which was about 25 minutes from Medill, so I did have to drive every day. I have 4 older sisters. I am the youngest of all the girls. We're all around the same age, so it gets kind of hectic sometimes. I do have one little brother who's 13, who was what we consider as our little miracle, because I lost my father in 8th grade, and my brother was only about like 3 at the time, and they didn't even mean to have HG, but now it's a part of my dad that me and my sisters can always kind of like hold on to, because my little brother looks exactly like my dad. I love going to OU, and I like taking classes at O-Trip on the side. Most classes I've ever taken at O-Trip in one semester is 2. I usually try to get in at least 1 that will transfer over to OU, because one thing I do enjoy about a community college is you can kind of like interact better with your classmates, and if there's a question, it gets answered a lot faster than what the pace is at a bigger university. Some of my classmates that I found things in common was Jessica Porter. She's always like ready for a new adventure and ready to experience new adventures, and I'm the same way. I mentioned on the post that I like to travel, and I do like to travel, so I'm sure if Jessica likes adventures, then she has to like to travel. Another thing I admired about Jessica is how family oriented she is, and she did mention their family and how her family is hers. And that's so true, because everyone has their family, and that's your possession, something you can never get rid of. So I think it's the best to keep in mind to always just love your family no matter what the situation is, because they're all you got sometimes, and they're always going to be there. Another classmate is Brian Hennings. He's also from a small town and then moved to Norman, so I'm sure he understands like the small town feel. And then you move to Norman, and some people that move from Tulsa to Norman, they say, well, this really isn't a small town, or this isn't a big town. And when I look at Norman, I think this is a pretty big town compared to my small town. So I'm sure that Brian kind of understands me when it comes to small towns, if he was born and raised in one. The other classmate is Ricky Russell. I found it kind of funny. She mentions how she changed her degree a lot, and now she's going to be a teacher. I think even though you do change your degrees a lot, that's just a part of kind of being thrown into college, and having to make life decisions on your degree or what you want to do. It honestly is a big decision, but I think there's nothing wrong with changing your major, and at least you'll know that you're doing what you want to be doing. I changed mine from pre-dent to business, and now I'm public relations. So I feel like everything will work out, and as long as you work hard, then that's the best you can do, and hopefully things will go your way, and you'll get that job and anything else in life that you have in mind or you set as a goal. I just want to thank y'all for watching, and I look forward to getting to know my classmates and the videos and the material that will be based on this subject. And thank you, and have a good night.